What's up guys, Ranger here, and I'm back with another reaction. Yes, I have a couple of little bitty mice Tsum Tsums on my shoulder. I actually got these at Walmart. Cute, aren't they? Adorable little things. Yes, I finally got my own little Tsum Tsums. Got these at Walmart. They had them in a little stack, and they're just so cute. And again, of course, they're stackable. They're really adorable. But yes, because you probably could tell because I have this Tsum Tsums. This is a Disney cartoon. This is a Disney video. So yes, I am back with the other Mickey cartoon, Entombed, which is another Mickey and Minnie cartoon. A friend of mine told me that I'm also going to love this one as well. So let's begin, shall we? Starting the video in 3, 2, wait, check my chair. Okay, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, click. Hold on, let me double check that. Okay, make sure it's all the way back. Okay, starting the video again in 3, 2, 1, click. Ooh, I love this music. Oh, wow.
Oh boy, Minnie, we're off on an adventure to find lost treasure. Oh, priceless antiquities. Oh, and ancient artifacts. Oh, we'll find them all
That's
here,
adorable.
in the Valley of the Kings.
Egypt.
It's not exactly what I imagined.
It's not just burning hot sand, deadly spiders and snakes. But it's also filled with tombs and mummies.
Tombs and mummies? That sounds kind of spooky.
Oh, you'll see there's nothing to be afraid of once we find King Akhenaten's lost tomb. You found it!
Mickey, watch out for booby traps.
Ah, don't be silly. There's no such thing as...
Of course. Whoa.
Lost treasures, antiquities,
Goofy?
ancient artifacts. This place is amazing. I have to find Mickey and tell him he was right.
Oh, Minnie, where are you? Oh, Minnie! Oh. Ah! Ah! Ha! Birdie! Minnie was right, this place is spooky!
Oh, Mickey!
Minnie!
Oh!
Mickey!
Okay, that's cute. Oh, shoot! That'll work. That'll work.
Oh, Mickey will love this.
Minnie!
How's there a headline on that? Never mind, don't question it. Oh, wow. That needs to be a game. Extreme Drift Mickey style. Ow. Oh, good. Whoa! A phoenix?
Sarcophagus of Akhenaten!
And
Mickey, I found you.
oh,
Look at all this treasure.
Oh,
That's
Minnie,
adorable.
you're the only treasure I need.
oh.
Excuse me. Should I have my wrappings back?
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, wow, this was very fast paced. Okay, there is a lot to talk about here. Okay, this pause, please. Thank you. Okay, this was really, really cute. I love this cartoon. I absolutely love it. It was so cute. It's so. I love the concept of Mickey and Minnie going adventuring together, because a lot of times in the comics, and sometimes even to a degree, even in the cartoons, mostly in the comics, Mickey goes off adventuring either on his own, or he might have somebody else with him. It's not usually Donald, or Goofy. It's more like Professor Doc Static, or someone like that. And so I really love the concept whenever Mickey and Minnie go adventuring together. I love that. So this really worked for me. And this opening with them riding on a camel and bouncing up and down, it made me have flashbacks to the older black and white Mickey cartoon, where they're riding, I think it was a camel, and they were trying to kiss at the end of the cartoon, and the camel, where it was walking or running, it kept causing them to go up and down, and so they end up curling their tails into springs like shock absorbers. And this made me have flashbacks to that. I don't know if that's an exact reference to that, but it worked. And there was so again, really adorable faces with Mickey and Minnie here in this cartoon. And so I loved I love seeing them adventuring together and exploring. And I love that it was just the two of them, that there wasn't anybody else around, that it was just the two of them, just going on an adventure together, like a date, and just having fun. I love that. I really wish that there was more of that, and hopefully we'll get to see more of that in the future. Hopefully in the comics too. And again, and so again, as far as the background goes, as far as the story, it was just a zany story. It was a zany cartoon, them wanting to have some adventure, them wanting to go adventuring, and Minnie accidentally finds the tomb. Mickey fails to listen to Minnie warning him about the traps, which is kind of typical, and so it really played into the characters' personalities. It really played into the characters' personalities. And then Mickey, all the hijinks of seeing all the crazy things, the ancient artifacts, was just crazy. And then the different animation styles here. I just realized something. And I have to point this out before I forget. During this segment, whenever it shows the different animation for Mickey, like he gets hit, the second image of Mickey, I thought I recognized that. I thought I recognized that version, that animated version of Mickey, and I realized what it was from. It looks like the exact same animation for Mickey that was featured in an old black and white AMC Nash Ambassador car commercial. I think it was done probably about 1955. And it featured Mickey and Minnie in the cartoon. There was two cartoons made. One featured Mickey, Minnie, Morty, and Ferdy, and the other one featured Mickey and Pluto. And that looked like the exact same animation for that. So I don't know if they intended to do that, if that was an exact callback reference to that or not. But if it was, and I'm hoping that it was genius for them to do that, because that is a loss. That is a old commercial, a great one though. And so that was really, really awesome to be able to actually see that. And then and then the ending, all the hijinks happening to Mickey, Minnie pretty much having the easiest time, Minnie accidentally causing some of the things that happened to Mickey, and then it turns out Minnie is the mummy. And then I just kind of thought to myself, to be honest, whenever Minnie, or rather the mummy, stepped out of the tomb, I had flashbacks to Mystery Skull's ghost, and I was just waiting, like, whenever the tomb opened up, I was just waiting on, like, the mummy to be, like, it's you I hate the most, you know. It was comical. It made me think. It made me think of that. And it was really cute whenever it turned out to be Minnie. And then I just kind of thought to myself, you know, whenever they were hugging there, I thought, nah, there's got to be a mummy somewhere. And then that mummy showed up, and he's like, "Can I have my wrappings back?" I just love how calm and mellow that he was. And on his boxers there, I love that it has that, like, the old Egyptian designs. I love that. That's a great reference. And then the mice just screaming and going through the wall. And I love how that their design is, how they went through the wall, and it's like that old ancient Egyptian thing where one hand is raised, the other one is lowered, like that old trope. I love how they did that. It was so cool. It was like a really great comical ending. And then where the mice just run off together, where the mice just run off. I love it. It was great. I love this cartoon. This is zany. It's crazy. It's just, it's fast paced. There's a lot of gags, a lot of references, a lot of comedy, and it's just really crazy. And I love it. I absolutely love this cartoon. It's so much fun, and it's this definitely typical zany Disney cartoon right here. This is, and it's excellent. I absolutely adore this. And then there's many other things to point out here. First off, the location. It's great to actually see the characters go to Egypt and be able to see them explore. It's really awesome to be able to see that. I love the fact that they're going to different locations in some of these cartoons, going to different places, going to different countries and exploring. And besides fitting in the cartoons, that's very, very much typical of Mickey in the comics, and so I love the fact that they're doing that as well. It really works, and it's also great to be able to see the different culture in these cartoons, to be able to see how it's animated, to be able to see that it's just absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it, and so it was really, really cool to be able to see that. And then we also got the cuteness. There was a few adorable scenes here with Mickey and Minnie riding the camel. Minnie just looked absolutely adorable here in this. And then that scene whenever Mickey's prancing around outside, just excited, he can't contain his excitement, and it was just really, really cool. And then Minnie stumbles inside, and Mickey doesn't even realize that, and then Minnie finds, or rather, Mickey doesn't heed Minnie's words, and he accidentally causes her to get locked in the nearby room. And then Minnie stumbles across, the ancient artifacts. And I love how Minnie was dressed. I love how Minnie was dressed as an Egyptian queen here. I love that. It looked great. It looked great on her. It really fit. I love that. It just really worked for her. I absolutely loved it. And then I also love how immediately Minnie wanted to find Mickey and let him know let him know. And again, just the references here, Minnie, like the Egyptian queen thing and everything. It just I absolutely loved it. It was really cute, and the references to gags was just comical. And whenever Mickey turns around and he shows his rear end right there, again, I couldn't help but think to myself during that moment, yep, Minnie would like that scene. And then that other moment right here, this moment where Mickey is going through the tunnel, this looks like some sort of adventure game, like going through a tunnel or a maze and trying to find your way out. And again, it just worked. It just absolutely worked. It was so comical. And then that scene whenever Minnie turns out to be, and I love the design for that sarcophagus. What I was kind of expecting was, I had two different thoughts go through my head at this point. The first was that either that was going to I had no idea that was going to be Minnie whatsoever. My first thought was that it was going to be a male mummy that was might look a little bit like Mickey possibly, or look like Mickey, and Mickey might end up having to fight the dude. The second thought was that it was actually a female mummy who, pardon me, would end up who would end up seeing Mickey and either fall for him or might possibly think that Mickey is her long lost lover or something. Maybe they got separated in like the past life or something, and she thought he returned, and then Minnie gets jealous and ends up fighting the other female mouse over Mickey. And then another thought that I had was whenever Minnie was dressed as like Cleopatra or like an Egyptian goddess, I thought that it might activate. I was also wondering if it was going to activate some sort of curse or spell, where suddenly some of the other like spirits or like any mummies nearby would come to life and they would see Minnie. And it turns out Minnie, like there was another female mouse or girl mouse that looked like Minnie back in that period, and they think that Minnie is her having come back, and so suddenly they begin to worship her, and like Mickey has to try to get, like Mickey and Minnie have to try to get out of there because suddenly they think Mickey is trying to kidnap Minnie, and Minnie wants to get away, so the mummies feel that they are feel that Minnie is betraying them. I had these different thoughts. It did not go like any of this, which would probably work. Honestly, all that would probably work better in a fan fiction, and so I know there's probably going to be somebody out there that's probably going to write a fan fiction based off of that. But it was really cool. I'm actually really glad that Minnie was the mummy. I mean, it just worked. And then Mickey tried this crawl away, was just all freaking hilarious. And then Minnie realized that she was the mummy, and I thought that's Minnie's new Halloween costume right there. I thought that's Minnie's new Halloween costume right there. And then whenever Mickey picks Minnie up, it was just adorable. Whenever Mickey picks Minnie up, I mean, it was just adorable. It was just freaking adorable. And then Mickey tells Minnie that she's the only treasure that he needs, and they just hug. I love it. And then at that point, whenever they see the mummy and they scream, and Minnie's just like clinging to Mickey, again, adorable. And I didn't notice it until I was like pausing it slowly. Here you have to actually move it slowly, but whenever you zoom out, it looks, moving it panel by panel here, I didn't notice it until I had to slow it down, but it's in the lead, it's actually Minnie that is running, and so I'm thinking possibly, or from what it looks like Minnie is running ahead first, and I'm guessing that she's probably she's holding Mickey's hand and she's pulling him. But again, I absolutely love this cartoon. I absolutely love this cartoon. Chris and Rusi, again, they did a fantastic job voicing the characters, the excitement, the energy with the characters. It was just amazing. They did fantastic. The animators did a fantastic job with the background designs, with the scenes and everything. The costume designs as well. The squash and stretch animation, the energetic, the energy of the animation was absolutely gorgeous. The gags was just amazing. The references, the jokes, the comedy. This was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I can definitely say this is definitely one of my favorite cartoons. The other cartoon, the Hawaiian cartoon, is still probably my most favorite of all the cartoons, but this one right here is definitely one of my favorites of the Mickey and Minnie cartoons. It's definitely a favorite of mine, and I absolutely love this cartoon. So, again, to everybody that worked on this cartoon, to everybody, thank you so much for this wonderful cartoon. This was absolutely wonderful. I love it. I absolutely adore this cartoon, and again, thank you to everybody that worked on this cartoon. This is just amazing. Really looking forward to the future, to any more future cartoons with the mice together as well. Really looking forward to those. And so again, to everybody, to my best friend, and to everybody that wanted me to watch this cartoon, thank you again so much. I really hope you enjoyed. And also, I want to want to hear what you think as well about this cartoon, about the scenes. So please let me know what you want to. Please let me know what you have to say, or please let me know what you think in the comments below. So thank you again for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.